Hey everybody, Tim Buckley here with you, and we are tracking, well, more snow. How about it? More snow for the triad. Yes, indeed. We mentioned the possibility throughout much of the week, but it's turning out to be quite snowy, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Quite snowy at the moment. It really did start to come down around 7 to 8 o'clock this evening, kind of when we were saying it might start. And since then, with the sun down, with everything being very cold, it is sticking very quickly. There's not much holding it back, and that includes the roadways. So it's beautiful, it's fun, it's exciting if you like the weather, but it's also going to be a night where you really would probably want to just enjoy it from home, because I'm already hearing that most of the roadways in the triad are snow covered. I've heard of a couple accidents, and we don't want anybody to get hurt or get injured tonight on those roadways. So thanks for being here. I see all of your comments. I see Gladys and Yanceyville, Chris and Whitsett. We have Jill saying, let it snow. Janet has snow covered roads in Reedsville. A lot of you are mentioning the same sort of things, like Sherry Lynn has roads covered in snow in Elon. So I want to make sure that I let you know what I'm expecting over the next couple of hours and where we go from here. As always, if you have questions or comments or just want to let me know what you're seeing, please feel free to do that in the chat, and always include the location. We'll keep this going for about 15 minutes and then I'll have to head out. Here's a live look. So this is what I'm talking about. If we look over High Point right now, this is our sky camera there. Notice the roadways. It appears they treated this bridge with salt, and that's helping, and it's a little wet. But elsewhere, sure enough, those roadways are covered, right? That's what we're seeing. That's in High Point. I can confirm that outside of our studio, by the way. It's coming down like crazy. And our parking lot is covered. Phillips Avenue covered in snow as well. This is Greensboro right now. If we look downtown, the temperature is very cold, 23 degrees. You can kind of see here on Elm Street, there's snow covering everything. This is Davie over here, snow covering everything as well. So snow is sticking on contact. Temperatures are plenty cold enough for that to continue. Who has what advisories and all these kind of things? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Winter storm warnings from Raleigh to Troy, winter weather advisory, Charlotte, Greensboro, I-85. But the reason I say this doesn't matter is because that's there to warn you. We're already in the vent. Everyone's warned. And you're seeing it outside. So where is it snowing? Well, everywhere now for the most part. Our radar filled in pretty nicely. It was like really painful to wait for it because the air was so dry. It took a long time for the snow to come down, but now it's coming down. However, this is not going to be a winter storm that lasts for 12 to 24 hours. The big ones we see last a long time and put down a lot of snow. This is more of a quick one. All right, the back edge is already pushing in to the North Carolina foothills. So that's the wide view here. And what happened is we had that cold front that slid through yesterday. It stalled off the coast, and now we're having a new system just kind of ride up along that cold front. That's what's delivering the snow. So let's zoom back in locally, and we can kind of take a peek at where that back edge is moving. It's still snowing in Charlotte, which is good news. Asheville, it's already stopped. It's not snowing in Boone. This is a weird one. All the areas that usually don't get snow are getting it. The places that usually get a lot of it aren't getting it. So it's a little bit of a reversal. Sparta drying out, Mount Airy, Wilkesboro, you're about to be on the edge of this thing. And for a second, I'll put on our higher resolution radar. It doesn't look like much out there in the foothills. So that back edge is starting to approach. Same idea over by Hickory. They're about to be done with it. So bottom line, over the next couple of hours, this is going to be moving away. So I think we have from right now, ignore that arrow. Looks like I've had too good of a Friday night there drawing that arrow. We're going to watch this move out of our area over the next 3 to 5 hours. So you might have about 3 to 5 hours left over of this snowfall. So let's see what you're able to do in that time. So far, most of us have a coating. Could you pick up an inch? Could you pick up a half an inch? Sure, that's possible. But probably not much more than, let's say, 2 inches would be about the max for our area that I could see. Here's an estimate. This is from a computer model we like to use. Around 11 o'clock, it's saying the back edge will have moved closer to Winston-Salem, and the snow is starting to stop there. Closer to 1 in the morning, it puts the snow winding down along the I-85 corridor. So by 1 o'clock, you're seeing it winding down in Greensboro, High Point, and Lexington. You're also seeing it wind down in Burlington, Asheboro, and Troy closer to 2 or 3 in the morning. After that, everything is clearing out. In fact, by the morning, you're going to wake up to beautiful sunshine, and it will be so bright because it's really cold, there's sun, and there's snow on the ground. So it's going to be a really bright Saturday morning out there, everybody, and I think you'll be able to enjoy that. Let's see. CE Cassidy, why is there no interactive radar? Send me a message. It should be working just fine. It should be working just fine. Send me a message if it's not working for you, and we'll get you in touch with our engineer. But anyway, so the timing, we'll go right back one more time. It's snowing now. It's going to start to taper off in the foothills by around 11, tapering off in the Triad by around 12 to 1 in the morning, tapering off for pretty much all of us by 2 to 3 in the morning, and leaving Raleigh by closer to 4 to 5 in the morning, okay? Snow totals should look something like this, and this is just an estimate. The white area from the foothills to Winston and Reedsville, maybe up to 1 inch. From Burlington, Greensboro, Asheboro, High Point, Lexington, maybe 1 to as much as 2 inches. And farther south, I think you will end up with 2 inches around Troy, Durham, Sanford, even Raleigh could see 2 to 3 to 4 over that way. Another way to look at your timeline is this. Temperatures cooling a lot. As we mentioned, it's sticking really quickly. That's not a surprise. That was expected. The roads will be getting bad. So those roads are already kind of bad. They'll get a little worse, and they should stay bad for tomorrow morning. So going out and about early on tomorrow, not a great idea. However, even with temperatures in the 30s, you'd be a little surprised what the sunshine is able to do. I think the sunshine will really allow roads to improve quite a bit, and we should have pretty decent road conditions for most areas by the middle of the day with that sunshine helping us out. Other questions. Main impact, as what I said, the roads. Not expecting any power outages, not expecting any ice or anything like that. And there will be more sun for the rest of the weekend. So if you're worried about things like Sunday service, you're worried about all those kind of stuff, keep an eye on things, see how your neighborhoods are doing. I do think you'll have a lot of improvement tomorrow. There may still be a lot of slick spots the next 2 mornings, so it might take the weekend to improve. But in the meantime, the roads are snow covered, and so I wouldn't recommend going out there just for a joyride. If you really need to be out, take it easy. I know I'll be driving home tonight. I'll let you know how that is, but I'm imagining it's probably a pretty tough drive in the country for sure. Other questions. Angela says it's snowing hard in Liberty. This is a report I'm getting from somebody right now. Said he saw a lot of accidents near Horsepen Creek Road, a skating rink, he says. Not advisable to drive anywhere. Battleground, Horsepen, Bryan Boulevard are all covered. Plows are doing their thing, though. Plows and salt trucks are out. So stay home, enjoy your Friday. If you don't have anywhere to be, just enjoy. I'm going to throw up a couple of cameras here so you can watch it snow. Give me 1 second here, and then I'll go back to your comments. Let's watch it snow. Wow, it's really snowing really hard in High Point right now. This is here at News 2 in our weather garden. Not the brightest, but you can see some snow coming down at the moment. Back to Greensboro. Let me control it correctly. There you go. It is a winter scene for sure. Christina has roads covered in Brown Summit. Allison's enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? It is a little joyful, right? A little pleasant. Streets covered in Randleman, says Doris. Snowing hard in Eden. Will the roads be slick in the morning? Oh yeah, you bet. There's no reason that they won't be slick, because we're in the 20s now. Even though the snow will stop in about 3 to 5 hours from now, the roads are going to be slick, so you need to plan on that. Snowing like crazy in Cole Ridge, so says Eric Craven. All right. Someone says he thought we weren't getting anything. I can show you the map I posted yesterday, which said 1 to 2 inches, so it's okay. We'll be all right. We've done this before. Debbie has light snow in Eden. Tammy has snow in Whitsett. Cynthia's enjoying it in Elon. Good stuff. In case you're just joining, maybe you didn't see the whole thing. It's cold. It's snowing. Temperatures are in the 20s right now. We have winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service for up to 2 inches of snow. Where is the snow? Well, it's everywhere right now, but the back edge is getting closer, and you can kind of see that on this loop. Notice that that edge is starting to draw a little closer to the foothills. Snow will be ending from about 11 o'clock to about 2 in the morning across our region. How much could you end up with? Well, you could see up to 2 inches of snow in parts of the Triad. This forecast map will probably hold up pretty well. I haven't seen any huge accumulations just yet. The flakes are really tiny for the most part, so a lot of them aren't adding up too tall too quickly. Either way, though, the thing of it is that the roads are already slick. That's the biggest impact with snowfall, and we're going to have that around into tomorrow for sure. So be prepared for that. Don't go out if you don't have to, but no one's going to listen. We can say what we want to say. No one really listens when we say not to go out. You're going to do what you do. Just be safe. Just try and be safe as you can. Becky, I agree with you. I'm glad it's not ice. Ice is the worst. We are not going to have any power problems, and that's good news. Donna has snow like crazy in Randleman. Vicky has it from about 6 o'clock this evening in Denton. Angela, driving in Randolph County around 7. I probably wouldn't do that. If you really have to, be careful. But I wouldn't expect that the roads will be good in your area unless they get plowed and salted pretty frequently. If they don't, it's going to be an icy mess. Diane, same to you. Roads are not going to be good, all right? There's no way about it. There's no way about it. Roads are not going to be good. They're already bad. We're already having wrecks. This happens every time we get snow that sticks to the roads. And so the roads are not going to be good for tomorrow morning. They will dramatically improve when the sunshine can work its magic. Even with a cold day, we're in the teens in the morning, 30s for the afternoon. They will improve with the sunshine. And that's most likely by around 11 o'clock or so. After 11 a.m., you can probably get out without too much worry. The sun is stronger than we give it credit for. All right. A lot of people saying, what about? Everyone has snow. Everyone has snow. As far as I can tell. Maybe Martinsville doesn't, Shelley? It seems to me pretty much everybody has it right now. So if you don't, let me know. But it's snowing pretty much everywhere in the Triad at the moment. And roads are pretty much covered wherever it's snowing. So hang tight, stay home, be safe. We'll have more updates. You can watch us coming up at 11 o'clock for more reports on road conditions. We'll have the Good Morning Show tomorrow morning from 5 to 7. Looking pretty good. Take care, enjoy, and I'll see you here for more updates throughout the night.